For me, my main biggest thing is I wish this was available to me 25 years ago, and my whole life would have been very different. My outlook of life, my self-worth, self-confidence, everything would have been, because I came to this at the end of our military life. Um, and I got a clear picture of what I could see what I wanted, what I could achieve, and I actually felt and believed that I could do it.
I think when I started this course, I was like, I think I've said it before, like a rabbit in the headlights, and confidence was an all-time low. And it was a panic. I've got to get back to work. And it was that self-belief. And I know now I've got that self-belief, which I didn't have at the beginning. And I think the big thing for me is I thought, over all this time, over the last 8 years, I've changed. I'm not the person I was 8 years ago. But actually, yeah, in a lot of ways I have. But a lot of the ways I'm still that same Nina. And in fact, I got quite excited about that because it made me reconnect with who I was before, when I had the career and everything. And yeah, so to me, it's like I've reconnected. So it sort of naturally then increased my energy levels, and all these points have kind of, gone up. And rather than being full of fear, I'm more excited now where this is going to go.
Really enjoyed the course. It's kind of, I've gone from feeling a little bit lost with all this stuff in my head and not really knowing, and feeling like it's not really worthy or valid or doesn't really mean anything, to actually feeling actually I've got some good ideas. It could be something, and even if it doesn't become business, it could be a hobby, it could be something to help me build my confidence. So I'm in a good place. It feels really good, it feels really positive, and I've really enjoyed the course.
I know that for me, when the course come about, I probably was at a low point mentally, I think, when it started, and struggling. I was aware that I was struggling, but not knowing, I suppose, completely how to dig my way out of it. Obviously I hadn't had a job for years. I mean, I still don't have a job, I'll put them out there now. But I remember that in the times of when my children were smaller, beating myself up over not working and not feeling confident and comfortable with the choice of having the luxury to stay at home with them while he goes off and does whatever. And the main takeaway that I got from the course, and I still have it now, is that I'm where I'm supposed to be and it's okay.
I feel powerful. I feel really excited, really, really optimistic. I know I've got the tools, I know I've got the skills. It's a bit like suddenly you've shone this torch onto me, and it's helped me to discover things that I'd forgot were there. So yeah, I feel like I've suddenly gained such a lot, but it was already there. It's just, I've just, like Nina said, you've rediscovered yourself. I feel really good. I feel really positive. I feel really excited.
I want to pinch one of Emma's words, because that was one I connected with. Empowered. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, empowered, optimistic. I'm just buzzing now to get going, and yeah, really, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to have reconnected with my old self, because I thought she'd gone forever. So I think that's, it's been a massive, that was, she's still here. Yeah, I used to like her. I still really like her, and I'm glad she's back. So yeah, it's been brilliant, Tina. You've been amazing. And it's been lovely to connect with everybody. It's been fantastic. Thank you.
I was in the RAF for over 25 years, and I left about 6 years ago now. I left the RAF because we needed to settle down really and stop moving around when we had our son. And so it wasn't a choice I would have liked to have made, but a choice that was best for us as a whole. I thought this course would help me to see more clearly what the next steps were, which they have really well. And I'd been desperately looking at job websites, thinking, I could do this, I could do that, and just grasping at straws really, and not applying it for anything because I just wasn't committed, because I didn't know what I wanted. So it was excellent to be able to look at my achievements and see what I could do, what I had done, to see where it was going to take me next. And from that, I've seen that Tina the Genius has shown me that actually I don't need a job yet. There's too much that needs to be sorted out before I can decide where to go next or what I need to do. And so that has been the big eye opener for me. I've been able to look at all the things I need to do to the end goal where my head will be cleared out, and then I can hopefully clearly see what the priorities are, what I need to do to get to those priorities. But I'm not in the position yet to be able to decide what to do next. So that's just, it's so exciting, just really exciting, because there's possibilities now, whereas before it just felt like clutter. So yeah, quite simple, but I don't think I would have got there on my own. So I'm really grateful for the course.
Me and my husband, we've been together. We've been married for 2 years, and been together for 7 overall. We've never lived together, and it was just thinking, what we're going to do. What, is it our time? The course came at a really good time to help me think, what could I do? Is it a time to move? And it's been such a supportive group to help me kind of go through that. Thank you everybody for sharing on. It's been so fantastic, and thank you, Tina, for helping us through the journey. It's been really good.
Kept these little sort of nuggets to look after myself. So yeah, there's a lot to it, and I like I said at the beginning, if I had this 20 odd years ago, who knows where I would have been now and how things would have worked out, because I think it's invaluable. The belief in myself, even on the days when you think, oh, this is too overwhelming, or yada yada, and you think but you still got a little layer underneath that says, well, you can do it. You're just having a little moment. I don't know what the sort of outcome will be, but it doesn't have to be exactly what, it can flow in a different direction, and I'm quite open to different things and being flexible and whatnot, but still keeping what's right for me in mind, because I realize that's really important, and putting myself first, because I never had. So yeah, thank you.